Hi, I'm Tati, and I went to BookNet Fest. Cue the vlog. So there's a whole another day of panels tomorrow, and I'm really excited for the growing your channel workshop, which I signed up for. And now I need to finish wrapping up my mystery book for the book swap, so I'm going to do that. It's the end of day 2 of BookNet Fest, which means it's the end of BookNet Fest 2018. And I am way too tired right now to recap the whole BookNet Fest experience, so I think I will be filming some kind of wrap-up either to this vlog specifically or as its own video once I get back home. I did do the mystery book swap, and I'm excited to see what this one is. I was hoping to find something that was YA, and I did, and YA Heist just is very, very appealing to me. I'm hoping it's not Heist Society, just because I already own it. Like, I love Heist Society, but I already own it, so it might be that. I'm gonna open it right now with you guys and find out what it is. I wonder if somebody left a note in here, because I left a note in the book I left, but that's not really a necessary.
Mandatory.
No. It's gonna be Heist Society. It's Heist Society. I can tell just from that. Yep.
You should have played it safer.
I was just happy it was YA. Okay, I already own this book.
So, what is that?
I don't know what to do.
Bring it to the next book swap.
I do love this book. but I already own it. I could give it to somebody else, or I could take it to 321 Books, or I could just also own a slightly damaged paperback copy of one of my favorite books.
Bring it to the next book swap.
Save it for a year and bring it to the next book swap.
Then you can swap this book for another book that you might already own.
I love Cat. Man, now I'm gonna want to reread these. I'm supposed to not be rereading. I've been rereading so much stuff, and I'm supposed to be doing something else.
Choose a sled. Pro Extreme. Check it out.
Go, Tati! How does that make you feel? Scared.
Personal best.
Did you feel the air blowing on your face?
Yes, that's why my eyes are watering so bad.
And it makes your lips dry.
Without even looking.
Actually, no, I don't think so.
You win. No! Now it's tied.
So we are officially back from BookNet Fest, and I had a great time, and I'm going to talk about it all tomorrow in whatever filming I do, either for the end of this vlog or for a video of its own, probably for the end of this vlog. But for right now, I am very tired and need to decompress, so I'm just going to take a bath and try to finish the book I'm currently reading, which is One of Us is Lying, which, by the way, I'm like 60% of the way through, really enjoying, and still have no concrete like suspicion for who could have done it. I have a few theories, I have a whole suspect list, but I have no like firm, solid, this is the person I think did it and I'm going to stick with it throughout the whole rest of the book. I have no idea. I'm writing down little notes as I read it, and I think I'm going to share those if I do like a review discussion video. So you'll see my thought process throughout reading the book. So stay tuned to this channel if you want to see that. Yeah, but for now, bye. So I'm back from BookNet Fest, and of course I had a really great time, and I meant to tell you guys what my planned out schedule was going to be before I went to BookNet Fest, like what panels I was planning on going to and which ones I was sad I would be missing out on. However, I just really ran out of time, so instead I thought I would just talk about it now. So on day one, the first thing I did was the meet and greet, which was really great because I got to talk to and meet a lot of great people, and it kind of took the pressure off for the rest of the event. There were also arcs to choose from there. I chose Broken Things by Lauren Oliver, which is coming out October 18th, so I need to get started reading it and reviewing it, hopefully. And I chose this one because it looks really good and sounds really interesting. It's a psychological thriller, which I really enjoy, and I know that it's YA, so I decided to give it a shot, even though I haven't had the best luck with Lauren Oliver's books in the past. Also, right after the meet and greet, I was able to pick up the shirt that I had pre-ordered online. The actual panels I went to on day one were Writer and Fan, Small Community, Portrayals of Mental Health in Fiction, and outside of romance. A couple of the panels I ended up missing out on because they were at the same time as these other panels that I did decide to go to, but that I wish I had been able to go to were the alternative storytelling panel and the fact and fiction panel. I do know that some, if not all, of the panels were being filmed or recorded, and hopefully those will be made available soon, and I definitely plan on watching the panels that I missed out on if that does happen. My favorite panel of the day was probably the small community panel, just because it felt really informational and practical and really relatable for me personally, because I feel like I'm part of a small community here on BookTube. Also, all of the panelists were booktubers or YouTubers. However, I really did enjoy and felt like I got something out of every panel that I went to, and that transfers to day 2 as well. I was also at the Snark Squad Pod live show, which I really enjoyed. It was all about Pride and Prejudice, and as a fan myself, I thought it was really fun and a great way to end day 1. Day 2 started with dropping off my book for the mystery book swap, and then the first panel was the keynote, which I really enjoyed, and we got to hear the 2 creators of BookNet Fest, Sam from Thoughts on Tomes and Marinez from My Name is Marinez, and we got to hear kind of what went into making BookNet Fest and what is going to be the future of BookNet Fest. And I want to just take a second here to say thank you to the creators and all the volunteers and the speakers and the sponsors who helped make BookNet Fest possible. The rest of the panels I went to were Finding Your Community, Growing Your Channel Workshop, Critical Reading and Reviewing, and Balance. And some of the other panels that I did not go to but was very tempted to were Engaging with Authors Online, the You Bring the Distant Near book club, even though I have not finished the book yet, but I started it before BookNet Fest and it's too addictive for me not to finish, even though BookNet Fest is over, and the Good versus Evil panel. And I think for my favorite panel of day 2, I have to go with the Growing Your Channel workshop. It was really tailored to specifically what I do, which is booktube videos mostly. And it was very practical and informative, and I felt like I really got a lot out of it, and it was very motivational too. However, I did want to say that I did really like the Finding Your Community panel too, and I ended up getting a lot more out of it than I thought I was going to when I went into it. And of course, I got something out of every panel I went to, but I don't want to go too far into them because this vlog is probably already too long. And I may also be planning to film another BookNet Fest related video. But if you do want to know more of my thoughts on any of the panels I went to or just BookNet Fest in general, I'm definitely willing to discuss it in the comments. This year at BookNet Fest, there was also a quiet room for if anyone got really overwhelmed and they wanted to take a break and they didn't want to go all the way up to their room, or if they weren't staying in the hotel. There was a quiet room set up where you could charge your devices and where there were coloring books that you could just sit and relax and kind of decompress. I only went in there once right after the workshop just to like check it out and see how it was, but it was very nice. I did vlog some of that too, and it was sponsored by Big Honcho Media, and there were these lip balms in the room and it said please take one, so I did, and I'm going to open it now, and I've been waiting to see what it looks like and smells like so we can find out together. Ooh, it's coconut. That smells like vacation. Does anybody else think coconut smells like vacation? I think it's because of sunscreen does that to my brain, but it smells really nice and I like it a lot. And I would use it right now, except I already have lip stuff on. Owl Crate sponsored the badges again this year, and it's pretty similar to last year's badge, except it's a different color scheme. And finally, after the last panel of the day was the mixer, which is where I signed up to pre-register for next year, and where I picked up a mystery book from the book swap, and as you probably saw in the vlog, it is Heist Society by Ali Carter. There was also a networking table where everybody had business cards and bookmarks to share, and I brought quite a few back to show you guys and to just, you know, have because they're so pretty. I definitely need to come up with some cards or bookmarks by next year. And of course, the mixer's main purpose was so that everybody who was at BookNet Fest could get together and hang out. Speaking of which, I got to meet and talk to some very nice and sweet bookish people who were willing to put up with my social awkwardness. I also got to spend some time with my family while we were there because we all went together. So we went to the pool, which was very, very cold. So I mostly read by the side of the pool, and we played in the arcade they have there at the conference center, and then we did my favorite activity, which is book shopping. We actually were given 20% off flyers for the book warehouse at BookNet Fest, so that's where we went because it was very close to the hotel and we had the coupon and I was very excited. I actually first heard about it in the Discord a few days before the event, and somebody had said that it was really close to the hotel and that it was kind of like a book outlet where I'm pretty sure it's new books that are just really discounted, which you can't really get better than that. And hopefully you can tell how awesome it was from my vlog. However, the footage I know is not the best. I was too nervous to take in my big camera, which I'm going to try to work on. I'm really going to try and work on bringing the big camera out in public to vlog with. I don't know how that's gonna go. I always feel like using my phone is less conspicuous, but like vlogging is a thing now. People know that people vlog, right? It's not that weird. I'm so afraid of getting kicked out of Barnes & Noble. I ended up getting 3 books. My sisters each got a book each. And my brother ended up picking up 5 books. I'm so proud. I ended up getting I Tell You I Love You, But Then I'd Have to Kill You by Allie Carter. This is the first book in the Gallagher Girls series with the new covers and the new declassified chapter inside. So the 10th anniversary editions, I think they are. And these are the ones I'm collecting. So the only one I'm missing now is the last one. And they had a lot of editions of the Gallagher Girls there, but I didn't see any of the ones I didn't already own until I went to a different spot where they had the staff picks, and they had a whole bunch of these, and I was like, yes, I need that. I've been looking for this. How is this even possible? So yeah, I got it for 60% off. That is amazing. And in very good condition. And this is another exciting one. Through the Dark, hardcover, good condition, 50% off. The technically not the only book, but technically yes, the only book that I'm missing from my The Darkest Minds collection. The only other book I want is the mass market paperback with the movie cover for The Darkest Minds. But I technically do already have 2 copies of The Darkest Minds. So it's not a necessity, but I would like to get it. But this I really did need. And I'm so happy I found it at a discount and in such good condition. And finally, I saw Trouble Makes a Comeback. I just finished reading this trilogy not that long ago, and it was so, so good. I'm definitely going to pick up the whole trilogy, but I just happened to find this one, hardcover, and I just really love getting books on bargain. Overall, BookNet Fest was a blast. I had a lot of fun and I learned a lot too. And I definitely got a few ideas of things I could do in the future with this channel. And of course, afterward, all I wanted to do was come home and make all the booktube videos. So I'm going to go do that now. Let me know in the comments your thoughts about BookNet Fest or some thoughts about what you'd like to see on my channel in the future. You can let me know if you liked this video by giving it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah. Now I have 2 of these. 2017, 2018, hopefully 2019 too. Hi, I'm Tati, and this is the end of the vlog, so do I need to do this? No. Okay, maybe I'll film an intro to the vlog. Did I film an intro to the vlog? I thought I did. Okay, just in case intro.
I realize you bet right now.
I have to film something of us getting here. I'm just playing around. Ooh. Your hair is so cute.
Oh, thank you.
It's apparently really cold. I'm not excited. And now day 2. Oh, I've only been filming for 10 minutes. That's not so bad. I feel like I'm taking forever. Okay. The problem is I have all this stuff to say, but my vlog, this is going at the end of my vlog, which is already going to be too long. So, here we go.
Should I not be here right now?
No, you can.
Okay.
I was just getting, I already got basically. I was just doing that
Do you want me to do a picture for
to
you?
get my outfit of the day. You may have noticed this is the same notebook I used last year. First year at BookNet Fest, at any bookish convention ever. And I didn't bring anything to take notes with, so my mom was very nice. And while I was like in the first panel of the day, I think was the keynote, while I was in there, she went to the gift shop and got me a little notebook, probably very expensive. And I didn't fill it up year 1, so I decided to bring it back for year 2, because what else am I going to use this notebook for? And I didn't fill it up this year either, so guess what's coming to year 3 with me? Writer and fan, small community, portrayals of mental health in fiction, and outside of romance. Yes. Too bad I took that giant pause. And this is what I had the camera on top of. Lots of pillows. And a book. And I think I started yelling there because I'm so excited. And no, not in my brain. I forgot to mention the quiet room. Is my face focused on here? The automatic focus is on, but it wants to focus on the curtains behind me. That's really annoying. This year, thanks for watching. Bye. Too high.